Now let's begin with an exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and think about the last time you made a mistake. Maybe you snapped at your mom during a tense morning, or perhaps you failed a test you'd studied for, or maybe you missed a deadline at work despite your best efforts. And now think about what you said to yourself in that moment. Was it, it's okay, these things happen? Or was it closer to, you are such an idiot? Why can't you get anything right? So, if you are in the second camp, welcome to the club of, well, most of humanity. So, today we are talking about something that sounds simple but feels revolutionary when you actually practice it. Self compassion. Yes. And here's the irony: we live in a country where we touch our parents' feet for blessings, where we say sorry to furniture when we bump into it, where we'll share a last bite of food with a friend without thinking twice. We are taught to be compassionate, kind, generous, just not to ourselves. A 12th grader in Delhi stays up until 2 a.m., juggling board exams, coaching classes, college entrance prep, and she scores 89% and immediately thinks, Sharma's uncle daughter got 94. I'm not good enough. A 35-year-old professional in Bangalore misses his child's school play because of a client meeting and then spends the evening drowning in guilt, calling himself a terrible father. A college student in Mumbai sees influencers on Instagram living their best lives and feels like a failure for not having it all figured out at 19. Sounds familiar? And here's what we need to understand: self compassion is not self pity, it's not making excuses, it's not being soft or giving up on excellence. Self compassion is like wrapping a warm blanket around your soul on a cold day. It's treating yourself with the same kindness you would show your best friend going through a tough time. You know, research by Dr. Kristin Neff shows us that self compassion has three essential elements, or we can say three pillars. The first one, self kindness over self judgment. When your friend fails an interview and you don't say you are useless, you'll never succeed. You say, this is hard, but you're learning. You'll find something better. Better luck next time. Why should your inner voice be any crueler to you than you would be to someone you care about? Think about it. That teenage boy who didn't make the cricket team and now thinks he's worthless. That working mother who ordered food instead of cooking and feels like she's failing her family. They need their own support, not their own criticism. Then the pillar number two, common humanity over isolation. Here's a beautiful truth that often gets forgotten in our hustle culture. Instagram reels, everyone struggles, everyone fails, everyone feels lost sometimes. Your coaching institute friend who seems so confident, she's anxious too. Your who got promoted, he doubts himself constantly. In India, we have this unfortunate habit of comparing marks, salaries, wedding venues, even our children. But suffering is not a competition, and struggling doesn't make you defective, it makes you human. When you're going through something difficult, instead of thinking, why am I so weak? Everyone else has it together. Try thinking, this is what being human feels like. I'm not alone in this. And then the third one, mindful awareness over identification. Mindful awareness over identification. This means acknowledging your pain without exaggerating or letting it consume you. Yes, you had a bad day. Yes, that hurts. But a bad day doesn't make a bad life. One failure doesn't define your worth. A teenager doesn't get into their dream college. It's painful, genuinely. But it's not like my life is over, I'm ruined forever. It's like this hurts right now. It's okay to be disappointed. Let me feel this and then let me see what comes next. Research shows that self compassion lowers anxiety and depression, builds genuine resilience and not the toxic, just push through kind, and actually improves performance because you're not paralyzed by fear of failure. Think about it practically. The student who's kind to herself after a bad test bounces back faster than the one who spirals into self hatred. The professional who forgives himself for a mistake learns from it instead of drowning in shame. And the parent who accepts their imperfections actually becomes more present for their children. So, self compassion breaks the exhausting cycles of perfectionism and guilt that so many of us are trapped in. It's not about lowering your standards, it's about changing the fuel you run on from fear of failure to genuine self support. And let's practice right now. Yes. Place your hand over your heart and feel it beating. That faithful companion that's been with you since the beginning. And now say these words aloud, or or you can say in your mind too. It's okay to be human. I give myself permission to be kind to me. I repeat, it's okay to be human. I give myself permission to be kind to me. And before we close, I want you to take out your phone or a piece of paper, write down 3 ways you can show kindness to yourself today. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. It could be as simple as taking a 10-minute walk without your phone, or saying no to something that drains you, or forgiving yourself for that thing you're still beating yourself up about, or eating a proper meal instead of stress snacking, or going to bed 30 minutes earlier. Big or small, write 3 things. And here's the truth, you will be with yourself for your entire life, every single day, every moment. You might as well make that relationship a kind one. The world will be critical enough. Your inner voice doesn't have to join the chorus. Start today. Be the warmth you seek and wrap that blanket around you because you deserve your own compassion. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.